Hello, everyone. Hope you are well on a Sunday afternoon. It's July 3rd. If I look a little disheveled, it's because I've been out in the yard, been doing stuff around the house, figured I'd take a break. So this video probably won't be too long. I started to do the video outside, but there's a lot of noise. There's a lot of lawnmowers going on. So a lot of noise interference. So I don't think the audio would be very good at all. So I'm going to try that. I may try that later today, maybe tomorrow, to do one outdoors. I'm going to talk about something here and then have two good verses at the end that I think you will be blessed by. At least I hope so. Saw a couple of stories here a day or so ago. Wanted to share. You may have heard this. You may not have. The news. The traditional news will not talk about this, of course. Saw where the EPA, the Environmental Protection Agency, may soon issue a ruling declaring that vast parts of the Permian, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. This is in Texas, but Permian, Permian Basin in Texas, they may declare that as a non-attainment status under the agency ozone regulations. Now, what that means is it looks like it would restrict oil production there. So this would be a direct government assault on what is by far, this is America's most active and productive oil producing region. All right. And it's the second most productive natural gas producing region. All right. The Permian Basin is home to 43% of the total U.S. daily oil production. It's a big old chunk right there. Home to 40% of the nation's active drilling rigs. This would be huge, in a negative way, of course. Again, another attack on domestic oil and gas industry, no doubt about it. It's like this nation, not us, but the government is attacking the nation. That's what it looks like. It is what it. I mean, that is what it. I mean, this would probably, if this happens and restricts that oil production or takes it out, can you imagine what the price of gasoline would be at that point? It could be unattainable for many. I believe it could shoot up probably twice what it is now. I mean, the national average is what, around 5? And that's just the average. I mean, it could go to an average of 10 plus, double digits. Hence, some of those reports that we've heard about gas stations changing the readout to 2 digits or another digit, whatever. But that would kind of make sense. But anyway, wanted to bring that in. I also saw a related story this yesterday. J.P. Morgan Chase predicts that if that oil could go as high as almost $400 a barrel. Now, this would be if that Russia does a retaliatory crude output cut. So if they cut back on production enough, in a worst case scenario, if they do a retaliatory, what they call a retaliatory crude output cut in their production, this could shoot at, the price of oil on the global oil per barrel up to as much as $380 a barrel. I think it's running around 111 right now. No, I think it's running around, that right now. It says a $3 million barrel cut to daily supplies would push the benchmark London crude price to what is now 111 to 190. So, I didn't think we got that much, here in the United States really relied on the Russian oil that much. However, if it pushed the global oil per barrel that much, I would think it would affect us. Now, if you're more knowledgeable on that, if you're in the industry, please chime in the comments. But this would not be good news, all right? Again, the worst case scenario, a $5 million barrel cut could push the world price of oil to as high as $380 per barrel. So those are two huge, big ifs that if they happen, I mean, I tell you what, that would be catastrophic as far as oil production, as far as gasoline prices, the ability to put gas in your vehicle. It's hard enough already, of course. But I see plenty of vehicles out there now, but I believe that would be a big impact if these things happen. Okay. I think you push it away on a $10 to $20 a gallon. Can you imagine? Can you even imagine that? I mean, y'all. All right, I wanted to bring that in. Another thing that people are talking a lot about, I've had some people ask about this, is the Cern, C-E-R-N. It is, and I haven't really looked a lot into this, but I remember some years ago, it's in Europe, and I forget where in Europe. It's this huge atom collider, this, I forget exactly, it's a scientific term for it, but they're doing a lot of scientific experiments trying to create dark matter. Now, I'm not a scientist. I've tried to watch videos on this stuff. If they get too scientific, it loses me. But it doesn't sound like a thing I would want to do. But I don't know what the benefits are scientifically of this, if any. Now, there have been some theories that this could create a small black hole. And then I read where some scientists debate on whether that is possible. But this collider is supposed to start up tomorrow. That would be Tuesday, July 5th. So again, I'm not real knowledgeable on this, but it doesn't sound good to me. Now, I've heard some people say they're trying to open up a portal to hell. Now, based on current events, the dang portal to hell has already been opened a little bit. I mean, and the door may not be full open, but brother, the way it looks out here in the world, and when you just look at a little news, the door is open already. All right. I mean, just take a gander. I mean, just randomly, any town. Don't have to be a big city. Just crazy stuff, okay? Evil stuff, all right? All right, I've drone on about that enough. Share your thoughts on the Cern thing. I would like to hear that. Two good passages, okay? This one, the second one, I usually do one passage, but the second one, I believe something just told me to read this one, okay? Well, the first one, I already planned it. It says, John 6:35 says, "Then Jesus declared, I am the bread of life. Whoever comes to me will never go hungry, and whoever believes in me will never be thirsty." Amen. That is just truth. That is truth. We know this. And then this one, I just felt like I needed to say this, but somebody might need it, okay? This is part of the Beatitudes, the Sermon on the Mount. Matthew chapter 5, verse 4 says, "Blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted." They will be comforted. So we've all had grief in our lives. We've all mourned a passing of somebody that we love. Person, pet, doesn't matter. And you will be comforted. You will be. It may not feel like it right away, but you will be. So, I just feel like somebody needed to hear that. Share your thoughts. Take care. Be aware. Be safe out there if you're going out. Enjoy your day. Talk to you soon. God bless you.